Taxes, right? That thing none of us really love paying. But listen, what if there were powerful, and I mean completely legal ways to actually lower your tax bill? In this explainer, we're going to explore two key strategies, all based on insights from financial experts.
It's a really good question, isn't it? Because most of us think of the tax system as this one-way street, where the money just flows out. But it's not. It has rules, and those rules, believe it or not, are meant to be used. Understanding that really changes things. It's not just about what you owe, it's about learning how to navigate the system you're a part of.
All right, let's dive in. We're going to break down two really clever strategies for smart tax planning. And look, these aren't some kind of deep, dark secret, but you'd be surprised how many people who could really benefit just don't know about them.
Okay, and let's be super clear about this from the get-go. We are not talking about dodgy loopholes or anything illegal. Not at all. The whole point here is that these are features that are built into the financial system on purpose. Lawmakers actually created them to encourage specific behaviors, like saving for your future and making smart investment moves.
Okay, strategy number one. This one is all about playing the long game. We're talking about using your retirement savings as a tool to get an immediate tax break, and not just once, but year after year.
So what exactly is one of these tax-advantaged retirement accounts? Well, think of it like a special savings vault for your investments. It's a place where the government basically says, you know what, we're not going to touch the growth on your investments in here every year. And that is huge because it lets your money compound, where your earnings start making their own earnings way, way more powerfully over time.
Now, you've probably heard these names thrown around before, right? 401ks and IRAs. A 401k is usually what you get through your job, and an IRA, or individual retirement arrangement, is something you can open up on your own. They're just different types of that savings vault we talked about. They have slightly different rules, sure, but they're both built on that same powerful principle.
And here's how it works. It's pretty straightforward. First, you put money in, which can often lower your taxable income for this year, right now. Then, step two. Your money just grows and grows without you having to pay taxes on the gains every single year. And finally, when you get to retirement and start taking the money out, you're usually in a lower tax bracket anyway. It's just an incredibly powerful strategy for the long haul.
All right, let's switch gears to strategy number two. And this one, well, it might sound a little weird at first. We're going to talk about how an investment that's lost money can actually become a strategic tool to help you with your taxes. Yeah, I love this quote because it really gets the mindset right. I mean, nobody likes seeing an investment go down, obviously. But if you look at it from a purely practical tax planning angle, a loss doesn't have to be a total write-off. You can actually put it to work for you.
And this is the concept. It's called tax loss harvesting. Here's a way to think about it. Imagine you have a scale. On one side, you pile up all your investment wins, your gains. On the other side, you have your losses. By selling an investment that's down, you can take that loss and use it to literally cancel out an equal amount of your gains. You're basically balancing the scales to lower your final taxable income. Pretty smart, right?
And this slide shows you the actual impact in euros and cents. So look, on the left, let's say your taxable income is $50,000, and that includes $3,000 in investment gains you made. Now look at the right. If you also have a €3,000 loss somewhere else in your portfolio and you sell it, you can use that loss to wipe out the gain. Boom! Your taxable income just dropped to $47,000. That's a direct reduction, which means you pay less tax. It's a really powerful move. Okay, so we've just covered two really different but both incredibly powerful strategies. Let's pull this all together and talk about what this really means for you and your own finances. So here are the big takeaways, the two things you really want to lock in. First, plan for your future. Use those retirement accounts. You're building wealth for later while cutting your taxes right now. It's a win-win. And second, manage your investments smartly. Don't just focus on the wins. Understand that your losses can be a super valuable tool when it comes to tax time.
All of this points to a much bigger idea. Smart tax planning isn't just about trying to save a few bucks come tax season. It's a fundamental, ongoing part of building and protecting your wealth for the long term. It's about being proactive with your money, not just reactive. So, I'll leave you with this final thought. Now that you know the what and the how behind these ideas, which one of these strategies could you start exploring for your own financial future? Something to think about. Thanks for joining us.